Hey guys, what's up? It's Finch here. Today we're going to be going over another SPL game for Tournament Tuesday. This time around, it's going to be an SSOU game between two of the best players in Generation 8. The first one's going to be Bea. Bea is someone who made it very far in tournaments like Smogon Tour, the official ladder tournament, won the SSOU circuit last year, and finished off the most recent Smogon Snake Draft with a great record in the SSOU tier. Bea is perhaps one of the hottest players in the metagame, and it's going to be very interesting to see how he is able to adapt to his debut SPL. Whereas John W., although he's not a veteran, he's been around for a bit longer, having played last SPL, a couple of World Cups, and making it far in Smogon Tour, various draft tournaments, as well as doing well in a couple of others too. John W. is known for not only having a YouTube channel, but also being a pretty passionate member of the OU community, building a lot of teams, and just playing pretty well. Again, he did well in Smogon Tour, Snake Draft, so it's not surprised that he got retained by his team, the Tyrants, and expectations are high surrounding him for this tournament. However, Bea cost over 20k in the SPL auction, which is a very high price tag. So there's a lot of hype surrounding these matches. Both these guys are considered top 5 or 10 in the pool, and it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. It looks like Bea went with a more hyper-offensive approach going into this game, which is something I wanted to highlight today. It's cool that we're seeing a lot of more creative hyper-offensive teams in the metagame as opposed to more kind of boring balanced teams. And John W. bringing a team that, maybe lines with balance, but has some pretty cool Pokemon. We're finally seeing more and more Dragapult as opposed to Spectre, and I think that's great. It definitely offers a bit of a different defensive utility, and also it flips the matchup dynamic against some specific Pokemon that maybe Spectre is less effective against. Zarude also has a great win condition here, able to take advantage of things like opposing Spectre, which we were just discussing, and potentially also bulkier cores too, once he's able to chip things like Magearna, which he has Zapdos, Tyranitar, Swampert, etc. for, so that should be good. He should be well off here. In addition to that, we're also seeing a Clefable, Swampert, and again the Zapdos and the Heatran on John W.'s team, whereas for Bea, it's a Rillaboom, Azumarill, Bisharp, which is a cool Pokemon to see, Landorus T, presumably there for Rocks and Boom, Magearna, and last but certainly not least, a Victini. I'm interested to see what the Victini set is. I'm thinking it's probably just going to be like a Trick Scarf, maybe even a Final Gambit set. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and get into the game now. Looking at the leads, it's going to be a lead Landorus T for Bea against Swampert for John W. I feel like if it was Final Game, Victini should have led with it, but I guess maybe it's not. So we're going to see a Rillaboom here for Bea, and Rillaboom's going to go for a knockoff into Zapdos, doing 30%, and getting static paralyzed after revealing its life orb. Okay, so that's interesting. Landorus T is going to come in here now, but it's not going to take a Hurricane very well. In fact, it might even do a KO. But Volt Switch was the play from John W., which means that Bea's play to go Landorus was great. Hurricane in the follow turn is indeed going to do a lot of damage, though, 57%, bringing the Victini back in play here as the Zapdos simply goes to the roost. Maybe it's not Explosion from Bea. I'm not sure, but personally, looking at this matchup with Rillaboom, Azumarill, and Bisharp being present and not really doing super well against Zapdos, I would have just clicked Explosion there, but maybe he was scared of the Dragapult, although doubling to Victini out of Dragapult wouldn't really do much good. So yeah, I'm a bit unsure about that set. Maybe it's not Explosion after all, but regardless, we're going to see Victini come in here. Now it's going to trick the Zapdos with a Scarf, and okay, so it's a bit of health after that Volt Switch, and Zarude comes in here, it should be able to take it out, so we're going to see Landorus T fired off here. It feels like John W is a pretty sizable advantage at this point now, after getting Zapdos to stay alive and getting to become Landorus anyway. Now we're going to see the Bisharp from... Bisharp comes in on Zarude, but it doesn't really 1v1 it because it's a bulk up Zarude. I feel like Magearna might have been a bit better there. Another bulk up here from Zarude as +2 attack Ironhead is only do 43 to a +2 defense Zarude, and all of a sudden this looks pretty short-lived for the Bea side, so Bea will actually go to the Magearna on the Power Whip, and that is going to bait in the Swampert. Okay, so Swampert comes in a Shift Gear. Flare Cannon, there's no way it ever kills this, unless it's a Grass move. Yeah, so Rillaboom comes in here now, which is going to help against Swampert, don't get me wrong, but it almost feels like if that's too little too late at this point, as Bea just wasted an entire sequence, didn't get anything positive out of it at all, especially with Grassy Glide going to the Zapdos, they're only doing 23%, so... Now we're back to the Crisis, switching into Hurricane, which Bea's not going to be able to do, letting the Rillaboom go, but now Bisharp's in, and Bisharp looks amazing. As Hurricane on as Swords Dance, that's going to leave Bea at +2, able to live a potential follow-up Hurricane. Why would you go Sucker Punch? I don't like that. So, in my opinion, the play here was to go for another Swords Dance. +4 would have killed Swampert, +4 Sucker Punch killed Heatran, Ironhead kills Clefable regardless at this point, and also gets you better damage output on Zarude, and I'm pretty sure that once Terrain runs out, which it's going to, you live any hit after the Hurricane from Zarude anyway, but maybe you'd have to calc that, I'm less sure, but I don't really love that. I feel like you have to go for a second Swordsman to have a chance here. And yeah, Lum is going to heal off the static, but now I feel like the Swampert has a pretty good chance of living this. Heatran might be able to level +2 Sucker, etc. So yeah, we get a knockoff there. It's going to do 90, and then the Bisharp is going to die to an Earthquake. And all of a sudden, yeah, no, that extra Sword Dance would have been the difference. So that's crazy. Now, it looks like Bea's in on a Zoom Rail, hopefully trying to get a win off that. Aqua just going to kill the Swampert, making it a 3-4 game. A pretty damn closely contested game going down the wire, but Zarude is still alive and well, and so is Clefable, it seems. Clefable is going to live a player off despite a critical doing 63. And oh wow, a miss on the Thunder Wave there. Okay, this is going to be big. We're going to see a belly drum from Bea. Is it going to be another Thunder Wave as it heals up to 63%? And yes, it is. It looks as if, despite not wanting to risk hitting power up before, oh wow, paralysis there. Oh damn, paralysis everywhere. One power there and another power. Wow. And that's probably going to do it. I'd imagine that gives John W. a great position from this point forward. We're going to see a shift gear here from the Bagirna on a T-Wave. Okay, maybe there's some hope if it gets a Calm Mind up here and then hits a Focus Blast, but no, another shift gear. I don't know if that's enough. We're going to need to see a Calm Mind, and then it'd be like Weakness Policy plus Aura Sphere on a non-Magma Storm. Okay. Even then, though, it should be slower than Dragapult. Yeah. So even if he hits Focus Blast, which he did, Dragapult's Hex should take it out. And that's another reason why Dragapult's so clutch. It's just so quick. Once you get the paralysis, even if it's +4 speed, it's not going to be enough. So, unfortunately, that's going to do it. Those paras were super unfortunate for the Bea side there. No doubt about that. Definitely a well-played game by John W., though. I really enjoyed seeing his team, Swampert, Zarude, and Dragapult, some really underrated Pokemon, all able to do their part and then some in this game. As for Bea definitely didn't play poorly, but I feel like another Swords Dance from Bisharp might have opened up the game. And early, he let himself get a little passive with Rillaboom. Not that there was a great switch to Zapdos, though, but yeah, that definitely opened up some things on both sides. All in all, I think this is a pretty damn well-played game. So both Bea is undoubtedly one of the better players right now, but so is John. The same could be said for him. So it's going to be interesting to see how both do in future weeks. Definitely let me know your thoughts on the game, the teams used, and anything else about this game down below in the comments. I love engaging with you guys, and I'm sure you guys always know that I'm going to respond when I'm less busy. In addition to that, guys, I'm going to be trying to upload another game today. I don't know if this will be first or second, but be sure to check that out. It'll be an SMOU. And finally, if you guys enjoy the content you want to keep in touch, join the Discord or check me out on Twitter. I'll be sure to link both in the description below. And if you guys enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe. It's what helps the channel grow. We're trying to hit 6,000 subscribers, and that would mean the world to me. So yeah. Alright, I'm going to let you guys go quickly. I know this was a pretty brief game. An SS game under 30 turns is a rarity, but because we got one, because it's been two pretty damn good players, including John W., who's you guys probably are familiar with if you watch the channel, I figured to bring you guys it would be a nice treat for this Tournament Tuesday. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed and all have a great day. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.